When it comes to brake pads, there are several factors you need to consider to pick the right one for your application. What kind of car you're driving, what's your driving style, and if you're going to be hauling some heavy loads. But either way, EBC has the right one for your application, and you can identify them by the color. Let's start off with their orange pads. This is their extra duty pad, which is great for you guys that have a tow rig that serves a dual purpose, hauling your toys around and hauling you back and forth to work. These are made of a material to give you a fade-free grip under a wide range of brake temperatures. They also have these high-volume V-grooves that help remove dirt and debris, as well as aid in cooling. Okay, I know not everyone has a tow rig, so let's talk about your everyday car. A pad you might want to check out is EBC's Ultimax 2. They designed it to give you long service without excessive wear to the brake disc or rotor. And it's engineered to only generate a minimum amount of brake dust with quiet stopping power. We've all seen those cars riding around with those brown blackish wheels on them, looking like they're in need of a good cleaning. You don't want to be one of those guys. So if you're looking for a high quality brake pad without that high price, you might want to check this one out. All right, we've talked about your hauler, we've talked about your daily driver. Now let's talk about your fun-having, stress-relieving mechanical ball of joy, your baby. Thing that may be right up your alley is the EBC Red Stuff Ceramic Brake Pad. They designed it to accommodate on and off brake pedal use without brake fall-off, which can be a problem when you get a little aggressive on the streets. And if you're worried about brake dust on those fancy wheels, they have you covered there too. It's their lowest dust, fast street pad. EBC calls this their flagship street brake pad. If you want to take things even further, EBC also offers brake rotors. These rotors have a black thermal coating that help resist rust and corrosion. They also have dimples and slots. The dimples help degas the pad, and if you notice, there's no through holes. Through holes have been known to cause the rotor to crack. As for the slots, they help to wipe away the surface and keep everything nice and clean, and they also help to keep the surface nice and cool. I've mentioned a few times the term brake fade. For those of you out there that don't know what that term means, let me explain it for you. What's happening is as you start working the brakes, whether or not it's at a high speed or you're pulling a heavy load or something like that, your brake starts to heat up and there's a gas that forms in between the brake surface and the brake pad. In this situation, your stopping power is greatly decreased. Brake components can't handle it and can be damaged, or even worse, fail. EBC's worked hard with research and development toward the direction of eliminating and addressing this issue. So if you're looking for brake parts, you might look at EBC.